Alright, trying to document some stuff. So, like, this morning, watching some music videos. Wow, guy. David Bowie. Okay, a 3 is a 1. The 1969 original video for Space Oddity. Ground control is a GC. He's wearing a GC on a white t-shirt with red letters. 3 times. A 1x3 going upwards on his chest. It's on a shirt. It's a +1. 7-4. God. Okay, because the 3 is a 1. And then later it cuts to him wearing a round red cap that says GC 7-3 on a hat. Circled, obviously. 7-4, Godhead. That 1x3 is now a 1. Okay? Interesting. And then the Muse one, the resistance guy, the cell. It looks like an eyeball. Come on, what am I talking about? I'm talking about a 9x9 matrix, which is kind of like a cell, a spherical shell inside of that 9x9 matrix. Where Armageddon is like, it's literally an observer. When you draw the symbol for an observer, you draw a triangle with like a lens of the eye. What is it? It's an eye pointing upward. Now, I've been talking about left eye and right eye, okay? And when we looked at the bottom right and bottom left quadrants of the matrix, I called those the icosahedron and dodecahedron. And it's funny that your left eye is usually smaller than your right eye. Apparently with the people in celebrities, it just seems predominant that their left eyes are smaller than their right eyes. Or the icosahedron is inside of the dodecahedron. The icosahedron is the left eye, the dodecahedron is the right eye. Now, if we think about the eye now in terms of the complete 9x9 cell with the Armageddon wedge, it's a cell with a wedge, it's an eye. But there's 2 eyes, guys, because there's 2 ways interpreting Armageddon, one of which is 18 cells. The 1x9 on the top, the next 5, the 1, 4, 5, 6, 0, the V7, 7, and then the X. 18 cells, that's one way of interpreting Armageddon, the small way. And then the big way for interpreting Armageddon would be to use the V itself, and you would have 9, 7, 5, 3, and 1, which would be 25 cells, all circled 26, okay? One eye is bigger than the other eye. Now, what are words, guy? In Armageddon, when you're actually looking for the letters and doing the letters, okay? Like, I'm sorry, Quentin Tarantino, but Marcellus Wallace is very balanced. Like, M-A-R, C-E-L, 2. L, U would be the 5, and S would be the 3, or like an S like that. It doesn't matter, it's both balanced. And Wallace would be a plus, A-L-L-A-C-E. It's very balanced. Okay, so what are you creating? You're creating tetra shapes. You're creating a matrix of 1 by whatevers, or V's, or L's, okay? You're making blocks. And as a word, when these letters combine, you make a matrix of block, like I showed when I converted the units of the Galaxy song from the Monty Python video, okay? When I did the units, okay, because you gotta keep your units. In those units, I found a pattern of 107, of 13, of 110, of 2143, which is really interesting to Kevin. Okay, so words and letters, they're just numbers in a matrix form, okay? The cellular nature of everything is from the point of view of the observer, which you believe what you see with your eyes, which I've explained, left and right, both matrixly, pictorially, and numerically via 2 different ciphers using the Armageddon cells. Okay? Look how much work can be done on this. Want to look at gematria a little differently? Anyway, yeah, again, resistance. Like, wow. It feels like we are the resistance, Alex Jones. Wow, he says that. It's so horrible. We're on a prison planet, he says. Anyways, I want to bash my head. But, yeah, I'm uber mind blasted. Okay, it's in everything. Okay, it's kind of synchronistic that, again, Iron Maiden got brought up. Okay, buddy from across the pond talks about Iron Maiden, gonna contact, what's his name? Oh, Bruce Henderson, okay? Which is interesting because someone else contacted me about Iron Maiden to check it out. And someone else brought up Iron Maiden last night and Bruce Henderson. And I was watching a movie called Bruce Almighty, The God Connection, The Space Oddity, David Bowie. It's all synchronistic. It's all the same bullshit, okay? 1969 video. Okay, so, like, go watch the No Country for Old Men clip with, what's his name? But the quarter, okay? 69 cents for gas. It's not any quarter. Quarter, 25 cells of Armageddon, guy, okay? From a certain point of view. Anyways, the duality of life, okay? There's just as much positive as there are negative if you get a gematria list, okay? Yeah, I wrote some stuff with my name. You could find some stuff sometimes in the gematria. Kind of stopped doing that because it seemed weird. But it's all about energy. You go look at the Bender video that I just liked, okay? The Bender video, the best of Bender. Oh my God, he's got a black hole. He got a little antenna, the top of the capstone. He beats up a robot that's in the shape of Armageddon. He's always drunk and partying. He's a fool. He's a fool that knows the truth. Like, I'm here to do my purpose, flips upside down, and then farts a giant flame that powers the planet. Like, are you kidding me? Okay? So, the truth is out there. It's pretty obvious to see, okay? Like, I don't know if what you guys are waiting for. Like, I don't think that disclosure is gonna, like, just magically happen one day by the elite of life. They're not gonna just tell you. We have to see it for ourselves. And it's cold, but... yeah, like, again, it's faith. Gematria to me is faith. Faith in yourself. Faith in what you've created. Faith in decoding. Like, you know, I'm always debating whether or not I should get a job. It makes sense to get a job so I have money to, like, and live somewhere and do stuff. But I'm like, oh, it'd be hard. It'd be hard. I'm not disabled. It would frustrate Kevin to no end to waste more time. I've already wasted enough time. We've all wasted enough time. Yeah, the clock is ticking. No, it's not. But I mean, like, come on. Let's just fix the world and get things better. This is ridiculous, okay? Every song is talking about waking up and stuff, okay? Burning down the house. Anyways. Yeah, even the Talking Heads video there with Trump, okay? Fight fire with fire. Okay, it all goes back to the platonic solids, the five of them. Okay, the five is the one is very important for the representation of the 9x9 matrix because it is a tetrahedron at the end of the day. But each quadrant of the tetrahedron represents, you know, cube, octahedron, icosahedron, dodecahedron. Okay, from a certain point of view. Okay, it represents so many things. Okay. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. It's just the infinite knot is your head and your feet in the air are just the V of the 9x9. Okay, the Pixies, with your Doolittle album, with your 5 makes 6 makes 7 cover, with the 76 read backwards from the bottom, or your 1 of 7 of 13 of 110, which is a 6 and a 5 with that circle between it, makes an 11 with a circle between it. Right on the cover of the Pixies Doolittle album is 1 of 7 of 13 of 110. That one's pretty easy now. Anyways, I have to put away my records when I get home. When I moved, I remember I just like put them all in the bin in crates, and I didn't. I gotta pack them, so it'd be really nice if I was able to just put a live stream on and put my records away and decode the album covers as I put them away and play some tracks from the albums, but you know, copyright and everything. I'm not allowed to do things with light that I own because of rules, guy. So anyway. The math is there, okay? I've been getting some feedback on the spreadsheet saying like it's like concise and that's it. It's like it's an elegant proof, guy. It's a fucked up proof, but it's, you know, I need to like, should I write a book? I don't know, like write a book? Should I just do more spreadsheets? Should I do more videos? I mean, is the best way to translate this knowledge a book when you can literally see it audio visually and everything all the time, like real time, guy, real time. Playing foosball is the only thing I enjoy doing in pool because there's no more living in the moment than playing foosball, okay, with a bunch of seasoned foosball vets, okay? Literally, get your game sharp, okay? You're living in the moment, in the now, okay? Kind of forget about everything else, but then, you know, the song changes and starts saying the lyrics and somebody chirps you and says something and then the song says something and then you end up doing like a crazy shot and it goes in and everyone's like, that just happened. It's lovely. Okay, synchronicities are happening like an all-time high because I guess I'm more receptive to them, and so are others, which is cool. And we're all over the world, guys. Talking States, you know, talking UK, talking wherever the hell you're from, okay? Like if you know, get what I'm saying here. Okay, it's like literally, it's like every store can be decoded, every logo for every company, every bag of chips can be decoded. Okay, I did it with the bits and bytes, with the 42s and the ego code everywhere, and the 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 everywhere, and the 33 circled 5 times everywhere. It's just a bunch of Freemason mind-controlled MK Ultra creation code bullshit that's meant to educate us, I guess, when we're fucking bombarded with it all the time, or it's meant to enslave us. I don't know. I can't really decide. I think it's meant to enslave our minds, but at the same time, once you wake up to it and you see it everywhere, no, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Like, this is nuts. This is huge. This is bigger than huge, but like, this is actually happening. I think. I don't think I'm anything special. I think this has happened before. I think like other people have woken up to creation and think that this is all happening to them, and they go off in their own little bubble of reality. Because we all have our own. Okay, when you wake up to your own cellular awareness of self, I think this is what happens. You kind of go, like, everything is ridiculous. Okay, it's a perpetual mind blast. Okay, I can't watch cartoons. I can't watch an advertisement. I can't listen to the radio. I don't want to hear the news. Songs, music, movies, everything. It's all there to be seen. It's a joke now. It's a joke. There's a cipher, and I cracked it. And this is very important because it relates to energy. Energy, which is cellular. Mathematics, which is cellular. Okay? You believe in cellular biology, and you're a living organism, and you are obviously, the building blocks of you are cellular, and you have systems in you, and there's a certain number of systems, and all these things are dependent and codependent on cellular structure of everything. And I know the periodic table is cellular, and it's a matrix, and I already looked at some of the periodic table elements, and I can relate their number and position on the periodic table with their atomic mass, with their atomic number, with their symbol. And I bet if I looked at and broke it down into protons and neutrons and looked at the fucking cell itself, it would be significant to creation, because of course it is, okay? It's just sacred geometry. It's all linked together. It's all important. It's living and hearing and seeing in tetrahedrons. You gotta see tetrahedrons, guy. You have to. It's third dimension. It's the most practical and efficient way to take up space is via tetrahedron. And when you see everything in tetrahedrons, and you see the code of tetrahedron, which is just energy. Energy is tetrahedrons. It's fire. Fire is energy. Fire is energy in its infinite form that you see in the visual light spectrum that cannot be controlled or manipulated. It can only be created and destroyed, right? Snuffed. Plasma. It's fucking plasma, guy. Anyways, yeah, space. You think David Bowie believes in space? Anyway, there, I got it all off my chest. I need 2 days of, I don't know, out of my cell, which is very small. You need to create an environment where you can create. I do not live in an environment which I feel comfortable creating. I feel like I have to be isolated and hidden to create, and that's wrong. And I know people that are living in the same type of isolation, but different. Oh man, it'd be awesome if we just all got together and created something new and started over and found the things that we needed and liked in life and got them, and were able to continue and change the world. Okay, this is all about changing the world. It's all about my kids, guy. It's all about my kids. This is about my kids. This isn't about me doing anything else. I know I'm right. And they're awesome, and they're like, I can't believe how awesome they are now, and I miss so much awesome already, and I don't want to miss another day. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm done wasting time, like literally. When I say go, 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 amp up and amplify. Okay? So like, yeah. Talking with Kevin's not always the most uplifting. It's always depressing to hear the truth. Like, it is. It's not fun, okay? I didn't have a very smooth couple of days. Got in a couple of heated exchanges of words over points of view, but it's good, okay? I am trying to do this in the most loving way possible while having fun with it, because they're laughing at me, they're laughing at you, and I figured I'd bring it to the light of how ridiculous it all is, because humor, it's all about timing. Timing is the fifth column, it's the fourth dimension, okay? You need to be good with timing with comedy, okay? And I think I have comedy down, okay? So, anyways, it's a joke, okay? I'm the comedian, I'm the joker. It's cool. We should all wake up.